Poke Nerds, this is Nerdstacular, and welcome to my 20th anniversary haul/update video. So this is gonna look like a mega haul, and in a lot of respects it is, but this is spaced out since February. I think my last video was February 10th, and that's when I posted a video of just those 4 Pikachu plushes that I got. So this is what I've gotten since that time. So let's start with the Mythical Mew box, and it didn't occur to me to save these to open on camera, so I just sort of tore right into it. But here's the little pin that came with it. He's super cute, very heavy. I'm thinking I'm going to put these in a shadow box with like a crushed velvet liner so that I can just display them all and they'll be nice and pretty and shiny, and then they'll be protected from falls and doggies, and then I won't be tempted to wear them like I'm doing with my Celebi one, because goodness knows I lose these things all the time. So yeah, we got the Mew box. Those are actually hard to get. My comic shop only got in a few of them, and he was nice enough to save one for me. I didn't find them anywhere else, but then fun fact, March 19th at Target is when Target released all of their Mythical Mew boxes, at least the Target by me, and we found out that they were sort of hoarding them for that event, so you may have a chance of finding them now. So that's fun. Then I also picked up the 20th anniversary Clip and Carry Pikachu. So he looks kind of like those Walmart exclusives where you get the set of 4 and there's 2 different sets for a total of 8, where he's a little opalescent. Or maybe pearlescent is the term. He's kind of not shiny and not sparkly, but somewhere in between, if that makes sense. His box is super amazing. Look at that. Stands up really nice. You'll be able to stack them, which I really like. It's got that embossed Pokeball pattern all over it. Pikachu's on the back. Sparkly, shiny line drawing on the front. I found him at Toys R Us. Don't know if it's Toys R Us exclusive. They had like 3 of them, and I only picked up 1, and I wish I would have picked up more. So after that, let's move on to Pokemon Day, which was February 27th. And Toys R Us was doing free promo cards. They had a little Pikachu and a Magikarp. They're both, I think you call them hollow or foil. Depends on, I guess, the generation you were born in. When I was younger, we always called them hollows, and now I think they're called foils. Anyway, so they have the little Toys R Us logo right in the corner. From my understanding, these are not tournament legal, but they're fun to have, and they're sparkly, and I like fishies, so of course I had to get the Magikarp. While we were there, we thought we would just look at the electronics section, and they had some of the amiibos, and apparently they brought out of the vault a couple of the first Pokemon amiibos for the Wii U gaming system. I don't have a Wii U yet, but I'm a freak when it comes to Pokemon, and I picked up all of them that they had, which was 6. So we got Pikachu, Lucario, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo. I'll be honest with you here, I was kind of against Mewtwo, but my husband likes him, and he said we're getting the other 5, so why not him? And I kind of had to agree. I get that he's cool and stuff, I just think he's kind of overrated. I like Mew, just not Mewtwo. And then we got Greninja. And then the last one, and I think this is the one they brought out of the vault for Pokemon Day, is Charizard. I think he's the one that was brought out of the vault. I heard he was the first one, the first Pokemon they ever made for amiibos, so it would make sense that he was the first one to have been retired, so he would have been the one brought out of the vault. So, don't have a Wii U yet, will be getting one. Hopefully this year, and I will be opening these because, I mean, they're nice in the package, but apparently you can use them in Super Smash Brothers or whatever, and that sounds fun. Torch some stuff with him. Okay, so then moving on from that, it was kind of difficult to get this. So they were supposed to come out March 1st, and my Toys R Us gets trucks in on Thursday, and the 1st was like a Tuesday. So I went on the 1st, and they weren't there, so they told us to come back on truck day, and there were a bunch of us in line, and I was the first one there, because, you know, early bird gets the Celebi Plush and all of that, so got the Celebi plush on like March 3rd, I think is when the truck came in. So, he's exactly what I expected. I think he's even a little bit better. He is the crushed velvet is what he's got going on. And, again, just like the Pikachu, I'm leaving him in his box. But the coloring is just amazing. I mean, they could have just done solid colors and gotten away with it. We would have bought him anyway because we're all freaks. But they did do like almost a lime green for the top, for his little head point. And then his body is this beautiful, like, I don't know, like alien green. He's got little blue tips on his feelers. He's adorable. And his wings are made of that, like, oh, I don't even know what this fabric is called, but they're iridescent looking, like they should be, you know, to be sparkly and stuff. So, just fight to get him back in his box real quick. There we go. So again, I'll be keeping this one in the box just because they're so much nicer, and I know that if I took him out of the box would inevitably get ruined. I would try to pack it away and it would get ruined. It's just what happens with me in boxes. It's happened with like every statue I've ever opened. So he's staying in the box. So then at my comic shop, I was able to get 2 of the Mythical Pokemon Collection Celebi boxes. Again, we just dug right into them. It's one for me, one for my husband, because we don't necessarily share very well when it comes to Pokemon stuff. So I'm wearing the one pin, and here's the other one. And what I like about these, I don't think I showed it on the Me one, on the back, they have little, I don't think they're embossed, they're just raised, they're like little Pokeballs. I don't know how well you can see that. GoPros don't autofocus, but they're there, trust me, they're really fancy. Okay, and then March 19th was free Pokemon cards at Target. So at Target, you got an energy. And I told the guy I was totally cool with a fairy energy because I'm building a fairy deck anyway. But apparently there was a lot of upset because people wanted water because they were giving out golden Magikarps. This one doesn't have the Target logo in the corner like the Toys R Us one does. Again, I don't think it's tournament legal, but it's a shiny golden, not shiny, but hollow foil golden Magikarp. Yay! And I went with fairy energy so that way everybody else could get the water energy because they were really upset about that. And I was like, yo, they're free cards. Just, like you can't get water energy. I'd be more upset if they ran out of these than energy. But that's just me. So, okay. And then I picked up, like, a week later, my comic shop's distributor didn't send these to him, so I was scrambling because I wasn't sure how rare they were going to be. But I got the Charizard EX Red and Blue Collection Big Bundle. This is the PVC figure it came with. So like I said, my comic shop didn't get them in, so I immediately flew to the nearest Target, and they had 3 of them. And then the other day, I was at 2 different Toys R Us's. One Toys R Us had like 12 of these, and the other one had like at least 6 or 7. So I don't think these are going to be that hard to find. So let's talk about this PVC figure. He's got 2 different colored wings, which is just amazing. I'm sure one of them has something to do with Mega Charizard or something like that, I'm sure. And he's got the flames. He's got a flat bottom, and he sits incredibly nicely. Not pictured here because it's not part of the Pokemon 20th anniversary. We got the shiny Mega Gyarados box, and the figure is roughly the same size, so they look really nice sitting next to each other. So I recommend this box super highly. Price point is like $24.99, so a little expensive, but you get 4 packs of cards, the promo card, and then this PVC figure. So that's just, it's a great deal. I would recommend this to anybody. And then last but not least, these are supposed to come out the same day as the plushes, and I just found it at a Toys R Us 2 days ago, and that's the Celebi Clip and Carry. And it has come to my attention the reason it's so hard to find some of this stuff in my area. I'm in Colorado, and we don't have a big market for Pokemon stuff, so we're getting our stuff late. I know some other stores, California, was selling the stuff really early, and the Jirachi stuff is already out over there, and we have to wait for another like 2 or 3 days before it starts coming here. So we honestly didn't think these were ever going to show up, and it's really frustrating when you can go to Toys R Us's website and type in Celebi and see it staring at you, but you can't ship it to home and you can't ship it to store. It just mocks you with its cute little face. But we found it. And now that they have hit the Colorado market, the Toys R Us I got this at had 2 others, and then the other Toys R Us I visited just to see what they had like 9. So if you're in, I don't know if it's the entire Midwest market, but if you're in the Colorado market, now is the time that you can find the Celebi clip and carry. So again, beautiful box, the Pokeball embossed pattern, Celebi on the back. It's a Celebi line drawing, which would make sense, you know, because it's Celebi. I'm not sure how I'm going to display these. I'm thinking I may tape down or cut off those plastic bits, because look at that. What? Or I may just put nails in the wall and find a way to, like, you know, like stagger them and hang them. But point is, they look amazing. They're beautiful. Again, it's kind of almost that opalescent, not quite sparkly, pearlescent type thing to it. I want to say this one comes in a great ball. Don't quote me on that. I may not know what I'm talking about. So, Pokeball, maybe Great Ball. And that is it. That is where we are currently at with our 20th anniversary for Pokemon. So up next would be Jirachi. I'm not sure how that's going to go, trying to get a hold of the plush, and then the clip and carry might take forever. Also not pictured, I did get the code card from you. It's in my game. And for Celebi, you were able just to download it straight from home, just connect to your Wi-Fi. I'm hoping they do the same thing with Jirachi and it's not the code cards, because tracking down the code cards from you was a beast. Because the first GameStop I went to, like, you could go in and say you needed 10, and he would just give you 10. So I had to visit 3 different GameStops to get the code cards. Anyway, that's a different rant. That is currently where we're at. So stay tuned, and I'm not sure how often. I'll probably be doing this at least once a month to update where we're at with collecting stuff. And then at the end of the year, I'll do a gigantic everything I got for the 20th anniversary video. So look for that near the end of December, I suppose. But that is where we're at. What have you gotten? If you have anything cool, put it down in a comment and I'll check it out. And if you link to a video of you doing your Pokemon stuff, I will be sure to give it a watch. So, Pokeon nerds.